Hello, everybody. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa.
And I am Latasha Blanton, also with the Real South Africa.
And you guys are welcome to sunny South Africa. If this is your first time, this is your opportunity to come with Phil Scott with his channel.
And they will be here on March 16th through the 25th, 2022. The cost does include the flight, most meals, and your domestic flight in country from Johannesburg to Cape Town. The cost is $5,500 per person sharing and $6,150 for a person wanting a single room.
Now, at this point, you don't need any extra shots. The only thing you need to do is have a negative COVID test prior to you leaving. And then, of course, upon departure, we will get you another COVID test. And then that's it. So that's really all you need. And, of course, a passport.
So no shots, no vaccines, no nothing. Just get to South Africa. We'll see you here.
So a white man from DeLand, Florida has been released from Volusia County Jail after being arrested on charges of physically and verbally assaulting two black high school students and their friend, accused of stalking the students for 2 miles, smashing their windows, and hurling racial slurs at the minors. He's out on a $40,000 bond. Now, it was reported that Richard Burnham was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of criminal mischief in an incident that authorities say began with Burnham harassing 3 students after spotting them pumping gas. Now, the 58-year-old approached the Volusia County gas station and started to bombard the 17, 18-year-olds with racial epithets, which bumped the charges up to a hate crime. So he was a white supremacist. Now, on a call to 911, one of the teens said he was just kind of saying something to us, and my friend who was driving, it's his car. He told him, get away from the car, back up. Now, reports state that after tossing the N-word and some other racial slurs in their direction, he went into the attached convenience store at the Circle K on State Road 415 in Osteen, Florida, around 3 p.m. Saturday, June 22nd. After returning from the store, the teenager reported that the situation escalated. Burnham had retrieved a metal pipe from his Dodge Ram truck and rushed toward the vehicle. He said, somebody hit our vehicle. He said, with a pole. He said, we don't know what type. The victim has said to 911 dispatcher. He said, now, we don't know. It said what type of weapon it is, but it was heavy and it shattered our window. Now, they told him to say he hit us. The caller continues saying we kind of pulled over. They said we tried to pull out the way so he couldn't hit us again. And my friend got out the car too, say what you're doing. And he tried to come back and hit us, so we left because we were scared. Now, the 3 drove and said away from Burnham, hoping to distance themselves from the attacker. Still, he followed them for 2 miles with his truck and trailer that towed 2 4-wheelers on SR 415 before retreating. Now, according to what the police said, they investigated the scene, observed the window was shattered on the passenger side of the 2022 Toyota Camry, and the vehicle's panels had several dents. According to what the deputies arrested Burnham on Wednesday, January 26th, on charges of criminal mischief, causing damage of $1,000 or more, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill. Counts that have been enhanced under Florida's hate crime law, which reclassifies crimes motivated by prejudice based on race, color, or ethnicity. This dude here was straight up trying to harm those black children. Now, the sheriff has said on January 22nd that the enhancement was made because the man committed an unprovoked, racially prejudiced attack on a car occupied by 3 high school students at a gas station in the Osteen area. Now, however, Burnham disputes that. His very different story claims that 3 high schools assaulted him. He said he was in the act of retaliation to the young people shooting at him with an airsoft gun and threatening to kill him. And the cops said they also noted that, unlike the teens, the elder white man did not call 911 in order his story line up with the teens' recollection of events. Now, of course, this dude was lying, like they always do. More discrepancies were identified by the police on the scene, including the fact that no firearms are found on the young people. So this fool here committed a hate crime, and he deserves to be put underneath the jail. This is why your children have to be careful at all times when you engage in, these people. And I told y'all, usually they don't get bold with you unless they feel they got some sort of advantage. Either it's a kid, which is a soft target, women, something like that. They're not gonna just run up on a brother like that unless they got a weapon. Because I told you, they cowards. They are cowards. They do not is bold like that to run up on you for no reason. So that's good this fool got put in jail, and I think that's a place that he belonged. And you really don't want to get no hate crime conviction. That's not one thing you don't want. And something like that, if a person want to pursue it, it can even turn federal as well. But, let me know, what you think about this particular story, with this guy here. This dude is trying to harm some kids, and I'm glad nobody got hurt. But Florida is a stand your ground state. Now, what if one of those kids had a firearm? I wonder if things would have turned out a little different if they could have carried legally, of course. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store. Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.